Alright, welcome back everybody. Dave, ABQ, SCNC. We are still in week 2, so that means football. So we're going to be opening up some random packs here that we have. We've got some University of Notre Dame football cards. Some 92 Pro Set, Series 1. Couple of 1990 Score Series 1 packs. 2 action-packed football card sets. And a 2017 Leaf Draft and 2018 Leaf Draft football cards. Thinking of doing a Madden 19 team rebuild, so if you have a team in mind that you think you would want me to rebuild, let me know and we'll get started on that. I'm thinking, as much as I hate to say it, that the Giants could use a rebuild. But still haven't decided on the exact team yet. Might be the Giants, might be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, since they're both pretty horrible right now. So we're opening action-packed. We got Brent Williams from the Patriots. These are from 1990. Remember these cards when I was a kid, I liked the 3D look of them, not knowing that they weren't one of like the premier sets that everybody wanted, but I liked them when I was a kid just because of the feel of them, I guess. Jim Jensen, Miami Dolphins. Bob Golick. Got to meet him actually and got his autograph when he came into the bowling center that we were at. Very cool guy. Kevin Ross, Chiefs. Bubba McDowell with the Oilers. And Ken Rugers with the Packers. Got one more pack of the Action Packed from 1990. Some WWE guys came in when I was junior bowling one time. I got Tito Santana's autograph along with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. It was very cool to meet those guys. The bowling center was right next to the airport, so a lot of people would come in and eat at the cafe before heading on their plane trip. Greg Townsend, Mike Webster, Keith Taylor from the Colts, Johnny Holland, linebacker, Packers, Richard Johnson, and Reggie Williams. Let's do the Notre Dame cards. It says first edition. I think it's just a set they came out with. It's got 8 cards in the set. Looks like this is from 1990 also. Coupon for $2 off. These are the back of the cards. They have scores on them. No, maybe those are the front of the cards. So we got legendary Notre Dame players Ralph Guglielmi, Reggie Ho, Alan Pinkett. So it's probably not going to be any of the guys that I know. Maybe Rocket might be in there. I don't know. Nobody too soon though. George Connor. 1982 Pittsburgh game, 31-16 Notre Dame. 1986 against USC, yeah, thanks for reminding me, 38-37. And 1988 against the University of Miami, 31-30. Not sure I like those, but they were there, so we're opening them up. 1990 Scores, Series 1. We opened some last time. We got some Hall of Famers in there. Reggie White, Randall Cunningham. Let's see what we get this time. Kevin Ross, Herschel Walker, Post, Worst Trade Ever, Roger Vick, James Jefferson, Tim McDonald. I remember really liking Tim McDonald. Hard-hitting safety for the Cardinals. Larry Kennebrew. Score has their trivia, so let's see who had the most passes intercepted in a Super Bowl game. We got Terry Bradshaw, Craig Morton, Fran Tarkenton, or Bart Starr. Give you the answer when we're done with this one. Mark Bavaro, pretty good tight end for the Giants. Remember him being on Tecmo Bowl. Myron Guyton. Jesse Tuggle, linebacker for the Falcons. Rodney Holman. John Elliott, long-time offensive lineman for the Giants. Pretty sure his nickname was Jumbo Elliott. Brian Sosha. We got a rookie, Joel Smeenge. Kind of remember him, but not too much. Hot Gun, Jim Kelly. Yeah, he was doing good things in 1990. Started there. 4 Super Bowls losses. They lost them all, but it's hard to get to 4 Super Bowls. Jim Lachey, part of the Hogs. And the answer to the trivia question is B. Craig Morton had 4 passes intercepted in Super Bowl 7, 1978. Next pack, 1990 score, football. Let's see what our trivia question is going to be this time. Oh, very nice. John Taylor. James Brooks, he was good for the Bengals. Him and Ickey Woods going places. Took him to the Super Bowl. Lorenzo White had the misfortune of running for the Oilers after Earl Campbell. Kent Hull, he was good, but never lived up to the standards of Earl Campbell. Joey Browner. Frank Minifield, Browns. Trivia question on this one is, 2 teams have the worst record in the Super Bowl. Name one of them. This is 1990 trivia, so we got the Bengals, the Broncos, Dolphins, and Vikings. I can tell you which ones they are just because I used to watch all those things. Mark Kelso for the Bills. Steve Walsh, Cowboys quarterback. I think he had better years with the Saints after they traded him because he was just not great with them. Vince Newsom, Jim Covert, Chris Dolman, great defensive end for the Vikings. Gerald Riggs, remember liking his running style. Ground Force, Greg Bell. Roger Craig with those high knees, he was a former Raider. Trace Armstrong for the Bears, long time defensive end, and Keith Jackson. I always thought those Eagle teams should have been to the Super Bowl with Cunningham and Jackson and all those guys. All right, so name one of the 2, but the 2 are the Vikings and the Broncos at that time. They both had 0-4 records. The Broncos would redeem themselves. The Vikings have yet to do that. Pro Set 92, Series 1. Got an instant win card. That's not going to be any good anymore. All right. I'm going to start off with a coach card. How awesome is that? Wayne Fontes. Future Hall of Famer and coach at the time of the Cleveland Browns. Look at how high those pants were, Bill Belichick. No hoodie for Bill on this one. Leading those Browns places where they packed up and moved to Baltimore. Joe Valerio. Chip Banks, if you haven't seen the 30 for 30, you need to because it was actually pretty good. Jimmy Johnson, coach of that year going to be the Super Bowl Dallas Cowboys. Pat Swilling, great linebacker for the Saints. Andre Tippett. Brian Hinkle. Rod Woodson. I believe Rod Woodson went to my high school. Pretty sure that's who it was. Michael Stewart. 91 replay, NFC wildcard game. Could they have gotten a blurrier photograph to use? Could you just use a better photo instead of that one? That's Michael Haynes with the ball. Got a couple of them upside down here. Spirit of the game, Los Angeles Rams. Watermelons and ram horns. Hall of Famer Derek Thomas. Rest in peace, Derek. Died in a car accident, if you don't remember. Great player. Last but not least, see, save a life. Buckle up. All right, so we're going to go 2017 draft from Leaf. 5 cards in here. Hopefully we'll get something good. We got Donnell Pumphrey. Jonathan Allen, defensive end. Went to the Redskins. Joe Mixon. Cincinnati Bengals running back from Oklahoma. Deshaun Watson, very nice. TD Machines. Had he not gotten hurt, I believe they would have made a pretty good run in the playoffs, as they were a force to be reckoned with there. James Quick, wide receiver. 2018 Leaf draft. We got Mayfield, Saquon, Maurice Hurst out of Michigan. Touchdown machines, Marcel Aidman ended up going to the Raiders. Nick Chubb, Cleveland Browns, touchdown machines, Georgia. J.T. Barrett. Don't remember who he ended up with. And Dante Pettis ended up with the 49ers. All-American draft. All right. So that is it for today. Tomorrow we will be starting, like I said, a Madden rebuild. Thinking maybe the Giants, the Bengals, and who else would be a good one? I don't know. I've seen a bunch of people do Buffalo, so maybe Miami. Let me know what you think we should do, and maybe we'll go that way. We'll redo everything, coach, get a bunch of draft picks, make a bunch of trades, try to make that team a little better. We do have 1999, a hobby box of Bowman football cards that we're going to be opening up on Friday. And next week is basketball. So we have 2 hobby boxes for basketball. One is a 93-94 Fleer basketball set. And then we have a hobby box of 2014-2015 Donruss. So we're going to be looking for rated rookie signatures in that one. And hopefully find some good stuff. If you are interested in getting in on these boxes, just give me a message, comment, and we'll get with you and see what we can do. All right. Thank you, guys. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Have a great night.